In the jungles of French Guiana, surrounded by treacherous waters, lies Devil's Island, one of the most notorious prisons in history. Established in 1852 by Napoleon III, this remote island was part of the French penal colony, the Ile du Salut, a place of punishment for France's most dangerous criminals. But for the prisoners sent there, it was nothing short of a death sentence. But before we continue, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button so you won't miss any of my new videos. The Îles du Salut, or Salvation Islands, consisted of 3 islands: El Royale, Au Saint Joseph, and Devil's Island. Ile Royale housed most prisoners and the administration, while Ile Saint-Joseph was reserved for solitary confinement. Devil's Island, the smallest and most isolated of the 3, was used for political prisoners and those deemed particularly dangerous. Surrounded by shark-infested waters and dense jungle, escape was nearly impossible. One of the most famous prisoners held here was Captain Alfred Dreyfus, a French army officer wrongly convicted of treason in 1894. His imprisonment became a symbol of injustice. Dreyfus spent 5 years in complete isolation on Devil's Island, cut off from the outside world. His case, known as the Dreyfus Affair, would eventually lead to his release and highlight the brutal conditions prisoners faced. For most inmates, there was no hope of release. Thousands were sent to the Îles du Salut for crimes ranging from petty theft to murder. The conditions were nightmarish. Disease, starvation, and hard labor were constant. Malaria and yellow fever claimed countless lives. Escape attempts were frequent, but few were successful, with the unforgiving jungle and rough seas proving deadly obstacles. One prisoner who became famous for his escape attempts was Henri Charrière, known as Papillon. Sent to the Îles du Salut in 1933, Charrière made multiple attempts to escape. In 1969, he published his memoir Papillon, which became an international bestseller. Although parts of the memoir are thought to be exaggerated, it captured the world's imagination and cemented Devil's Island as a symbol of human endurance and the will to survive. The French government eventually faced growing criticism over the harsh conditions of the penal colony. Public outcry over cases like Dreyfus and the brutal realities exposed by former prisoners led to international condemnation. In 1953, after over a century of operation, the French government closed the prison for good. The once feared island was left to decay, with the jungle slowly reclaiming the crumbling prison buildings. Today, Devil's Island is a tourist attraction where visitors come to explore its dark history. The ruins of the prison, overtaken by nature, stand as a haunting reminder of the suffering and isolation experienced by its former inmates. The island is no longer a place of punishment, but its legacy lives on in books, films, and the collective memory of those fascinated by its brutal past. The legacy of Devil's Island is one of cruelty, isolation, and human endurance. Its inmates faced some of the harshest conditions imaginable, yet the prison became synonymous with the struggle for survival and the will to escape. Devil's Island may be silent now, but its story remains a powerful reminder of the extremes of human endurance. For over a century, it was a place of exile and despair, where escape seemed impossible and survival was a daily struggle. Yet, against all odds, some prisoners defied their fate, and their stories continue to captivate the world. Devil's Island may have once been a place of punishment, but in the end, it became something much larger, a symbol of the human spirit's ability to resist, endure, and sometimes, against all odds, escape. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating historical insights. For more in-depth stories, stay tuned to our channel.